So we've got a full pool and a bunch of creatures just sitting in front of it. I'm sure this will take a bit of time to fully solve. Was a little worried that just grazing by that thing would get us hurt somehow. I guess I was just being a bit paranoid. Right! Here's hoping that alloy is weak to bombs, because I somehow doubt that missiles travel all that well underwater. It probably shouldn't have been so funny to see the fish being drained like that. Anyway, let's start killing off all the stationary creatures sitting around the pool. I'm not sure how that's going to help us in the long run, but it couldn't hurt. For now, at least. Right. That seems to be everything that was casually waiting at the edge of the pool. Now what? Yes, we're well aware of that, because I'm the one who caused that to happen. Didn't speed things up for long, but I figured I may as well so we could get higher up via momentum. Huh. Definitely not where I was expecting to find something like the ice beam. I seriously thought that the She-Goth boss would have given us this. It certainly would have been thematic, though I suppose it was also thematic that the big rock ball gave us something ball-related. Now that we've got something to open quite a few doors for us, we should be good for quite a while. Okay, a save point and a tunnel. I should have probably used the save point immediately, if only so I wouldn't have had to cut the previous clip at an odd spot. Okay, nothing in here but the elevator. I suppose that implies that there's something important in the Talon overworld that the ice beam can unlock. But we've got another ice door pretty close by as well. And the other door leads to yet another elevator. An elevator that leads to another part of the same sector, the Talon overworld. You're kidding me! The stationary creatures in here respawn? We don't get some kind of reward for taking them all down. Excuse me for finding that just a bit disappointing. It's not like I was expecting an outright artifact, but is it wrong of me that I felt the itch that something important could happen here if I did that particular task? Well, at least we got to some unexplored ground the moment we left the elevator. That's gotta be worth something. Okay, so we've got a missile expansion, but otherwise nothing else along this route. Still, I suppose that's something. I'm not even sure where this attitude is coming from. Well, it doesn't look far to the next ice door. Oh, I definitely like how the ice beam trivializes the flying pirates. Sure, the shots move slowly in the air, and we can't shoot it that rapidly, so they have a good chance to dodge, but when it hits, it absolutely screws the bastard. I also like the visual effect of them shattering to pieces when we shoot a frozen pirate with a missile. On the other hand, I can't help feeling annoyed that the game has wounded pirates sitting near the wreckage this far into the game. Hell, we haven't seen pirates wounded like that since back when we were on the space station in the first clip. I'm pretty sure it's implied these guys were wounded because they were on board when this bit of debris went through re-entry. And considering just how long this bit of debris has been sitting here in the game, I'd like some in-universe explanation for why the pirates didn't do anything for their wounded, either taking them to a medical center or just execute them to end their suffering. Right, nothing scannable in here. You'd think that blue slime thing would be worth scanning, but Samus seems to think of it as no more important than the floor panels themselves. Well, it's been a while since we've run into any turrets, and I'm a little embarrassed I got so injured fighting them. But to be fair, this is a rather cramped space. It's funny how I thought powering doors up would somehow be more common. Okay, this is starting to look a good deal more damaged than what we've seen so far. I'm not sure if that makes me nervous or not, just that I kinda like the look of the place. Oh, this swarm is most definitely not timid or harmless. You'd think this far in I'd stop feeling freaked out when dealing with a bunch of small swarmers. And we can't scan the regular fishes? Sure, we can't injure them or kill them, but they certainly react to our shots. That's certainly more attention to detail than fish I end up seeing in a lot of more modern games. Well, if they're linked with electricity, I'm sure that the wave beam can do quite a bit to the poor thing. And just why did I refer to a deadly fish monster as a poor thing? It's not like I generally like fish in general. Okay, looks like this is a pretty large chamber. Okay, What happened there to make the screen blurry for a bit and knocked us aside a little? Whatever it was didn't do any actual damage to us. Wonder if we're ever going to fight whatever these vines and tentacles are connected to. Well, that strength and speed doesn't mean much when we can just shoot at them from a distance. Though I certainly wouldn't mind having the gravity suit about now. Our mobility isn't anything special for the most part in this game, and having that mobility hampered like this is more than a little annoying. Okay, I have no clue what those tentacles are even for. Sure, they're creepy, but they don't seem to be blocking anything in particular. Hold on, gonna start fast-forwarding again. The combination of us moving slowly down here in the murky water really doesn't make it feel all that interesting to watch at a normal speed for me. Though maybe that's just fatigue on my part, since we're 19 clips into this game, and there's a good number more clips to go before we reach the credits. Okay, so we have multiple power points to shoot at in here. I really keep expecting those tentacles to be something especially important in this room. And I'm really getting the sense that my expectations are my biggest foe in this game, at least at this point. Anyway, kind of hoping that we've done everything to power the door now. Son of a bitch. There might be more power outlets for us to shoot on the way up. I swear, I don't even think about these kinds of annoyances when I'm actually sitting down and playing the game. It's when I'm working on the commentary after the fact that I get annoyed as hell, and that feels more like my fault than the game's. I swear, why is it with me blaming me more than the games when I work on the Metroid titles? So those fish are only weak when they open their mouths to attack. Bit annoying, especially since the damn things seem to pick only moments when we aren't directly looking at them to start attacking. Still, not too bad since they aren't that durable to the wave beam anyway. Right. Doesn't look like there's anything up here that we needed to actually interact with. Right. Guess I should have looked closer to the door for an on switch. Great. Now what's keeping us from going through this damn door? Apparently nothing! Good God! I need to end this clip soon and grab myself a drink. I'm quite clearly not at the top of my game here. Thank you.